Hey, good morning, tubers. I've got quite a few projects going around here, and I thought maybe I'd do a little walk around and take a look at things as they are now, and hopefully there'll be kind of before and after pictures and maybe see a difference when I'm done. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I've got so many projects. I've been kind of working around here trying to clean things up a little bit. We put in a little flower border here, and I've got these little pavers, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do with that. But I've still got one on the rack in there, and got kind of stuff scattered everywhere today. But I want to walk around here and just do a little walk around. Kind of got my yard halfway into shape, or part of it anyway, and a couple of hanging baskets going. But as I said a while back, I got things kind of early this year. But one of my projects is, here a while back, I went to yard sale quite a while back, years back. I got these old window panes, and I just kind of liked them, and they're old and kind of a unique shape, and I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool to do something with them. So I hung them by that chain. That's an old chain that came off of a combine, I think, out of the old wheat fields of the old days, or some kind of old farm machinery. But at any rate, the wind has taken its toll, and now they hang kind of crooked in there, and that really bothers me. So I'm going to have to remount those, and I'm going to do something different. Probably just put some 2x2 uprights there, and then attach the windows to them so the wind can't blow them around. But I kind of like that effect. It kind of just makes a little border there and separates the patio from some of the other outside yard there. And I'm going to take you for a little walk around here. My, what happy fish. Anyway, here's another little project coming up. Years ago, when I built this pond, 10-12 years ago, I built these steps up through here, and I used these little wooden tailings from a mill, a local mill here that does the big boy toys that you see in the playgrounds, and I knew they wouldn't last forever, but they were free and they held up for 10, 11, 12 years, whatever it is, and now it's time to do something else and replace them. So that's part of what's going on around here. These are coming out, and I've got those pavers that I just showed you around that flower border over there, and two of those makes the right height for steps if they're stacked up, and so it'll take, I guess, 4 for each step. And then I don't know, I kind of like that flagstone in there, but I may take that out and do a little path out in front of out through the yard or whatever. But anyway, we're going up the steps here. Watch your step now, don't trip, because some of these have been taken out already, and that's what we're working on. There's tools here and flagstone taken out and kind of stacked here and there, and all the wooden pieces are gone from here. There's a wildcat coming through. And another project here, I had these low voltage lighting running around the pond, and I had them on posts, and the post in the rocks, and of course over time the posts have rotted and kind of fallen over, and I didn't do much here. Last year I was obsessing on building a hot rod, and I kind of let things go here in the yard. So I'm playing catch up now, and that's okay. But I'll be 137 years old when I finish all my projects. But I like projects, and that's probably what keeps me going, I guess. But I'm going to redo that. I didn't want little plastic outdoor lighting, because that just doesn't fit in with all the old rusty junk I got around here. So I got these little metal lanterns and mounted my outdoor lighting in those, and I'm going to redo all that and put these posts back up, because there are spotlights hidden in the rocks that shine up on the waterfall at night and up on the rocks, and it looks kind of cool to have those in. I never have taken you up in the tree house, but that's another story. By the way, there's a spider web, and a happy spider right in the middle. So here's another post that is rotted off and fallen over, and I'm going to mount these lanterns on. I don't know, maybe some kind of an ornate metal thing. I'll come up with something, but been doing a lot of cleaning up and got a little trail out through the woods here. And this is some more outdoor lighting that I have wired, and I use these old insulators for my lights, and they look kind of cool, but I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna take out those stairway banister posts or whatever they are, and I think I'll use that up on the railing up on the treehouse and mount these outdoor lights in a different way. And this is the gourd house. I grew gourds up over the top of that, and they're kind of cool when they grow up over it and hang down inside. They get real long and big. But I got things going too late around here this year. Wasn't able to do that. And the path kind of comes on down through here and back through the trees, and I've got some landscape fabric down, but I don't have it covered yet. And I think I'm going to propagate some plants, maybe in my greenhouse, to go out here and cover all that. Like I said, I'll be old when it's all done. But here we get a backstage pass, and we get to come up behind the band. The band's playing music here on the stage, which that's another story, another project. Stage has got to be rebuilt. I'll get going down the steps here. Watch out now. Be careful. Careful. Don't want to trip and fall on these things. But yeah, the old stage is falling down with the band there, and we got to get those up off of there. Little Luther on the bass, and Satchmo playing the horn, and he's got his handkerchief up there, and the microphone sitting on a strut, and it raises and lowers. Of course, as all microphones should. A couple of gas cans there makes a set of drums, and a couple old discs makes the cymbals for the alligator playing the drums, and of course we got, yeah, I know, we've got Jeremiah on the lead guitar there. Shut up. Anyway, on down into the yard, and another project that I'm working on. This island bed here has started to, the rocks, the grass is kind of coming in from the outside and swallowing up the rocks that I had for a border, and dirt's coming in from the inside and swallowing up the rocks, and they're getting lost and buried. So I'm in the process of digging those up and digging down and putting 5/8 minus gravel underneath them and kind of building that border back up. And on it goes. You know, here's another project. We've got to get this cleaned up. Old Motown over here, and put some beauty bark down in there. And years ago I had quite a flower garden here, but this tree got so big. That tree's only, I think, 13 years old, and it's just massive. But it's shaded out the yard, so I keep having to go more and more to shade plants. I've got some lilies out here starting to bloom, and they get a little bit of afternoon sun, so they're still kind of doing okay. But I guess yards are supposed to change and evolve over time, so this one certainly is. It's gone from sunflowers to hostas and ferns and a few other things that'll kind of handle the shade. But that's just a little walk around and looking at some of my projects. Got the flagstone all remortared, and back in there around the pond, that looks pretty good. Mosquitoes were growing big around here. Anyway, that's enough. Just a little walk around, looking at some of the things I have on my agenda. See you later. Thanks. Bye.